Welcome, my friends, your host, the one and only Nobody. We're talking about how to defend against the Valkyrie Falcon attack. Now, I know this is a little different. He brought a P.E.K.K.A, so it's how can it be a really queen walk? You know, how can it be a really queen walk into Falcon? Well, I mean, it's sort of the same principle, just bringing that P.E.K.K.A there, which I think, honestly, is not actually a bad idea. I think P.E.K.K.As can work on this. It can provide, especially if you need like a little tanking, but you don't want to bring a golem. He actually had a really nice funnel here, I thought. Really nice funnel, but he was unable to get this base down. Would have extra couple more Valkyries instead of the P.E.K.K.A made the difference? I don't think so. So what makes this base a little complicated? I mean, this is a low weight base, guys, and was still able to defend this new Falcon spam Queen Walk Valkyrie attack. And I think there's something to note here. Compartmentalize a lot of tricky spots. A couple things. Now, the CC and the Queen will lure things back into the middle, but if he loses some Valkyries to the sides here, to the side compartments, in trouble. But the good thing is, look what happens here. When they get into the middle, they're going to have to either go here to the south at 6 o'clock or up here to the bomb tower. And in between there, you've got Infernos, an Expo, Wizard Towers, and some cannons and stuff on the outside. And this Expo, which they probably won't hit this Expo right away. It's probably going to get some damage on them. So a kind of tricky base. You can screenshot it if you want. I will have traps, but it defended against this, guys. A Town Hall 10, it was maxed out. He did bring that P.E.K.K.A. Now, maybe that was the mistake. Maybe that was not the necessary. But, you know, I like bringing the P.E.K.K.A. I think P.E.K.K.A can have some power there, you know. It won't get spring traps won't affect it as well, and it packs a punch, I will say. Okay, everything went to the CC, as I said, and now where does it go? It goes south. See, they went south and they didn't go to the Expo. Look what I said. Expo out of range. Queen did walk. Now, if the Queen actually see, look what I said. They either going to come this way, and I haven't even seen this full replay, or they would have gone up there. They came down to the south. Queen did not go into the middle. Now, if she went into the middle, would this been a 3-star? Maybe so, but maybe not. I don't know. The single was not taken down, so she would have had to get through the single, and that would have caused problems. However, it also didn't help that the healers stayed on the Queen. I think that's the biggest thing. You know, when you're doing these Falcon attacks, the Queen and the healers really have to shift away from the Queen and lock onto the Valkyries. Otherwise, what's going to happen is something like this. You're going to peter out. You're going to run out. Now, if the Queen went inside, he probably would have had a lot of Valkyries left, and with Queen ability, would have been able to get the job done. They would have all come on the outside, though, probably. Queen maybe would have been beaten on a wall. It's hard to say. He did have two Teslas, an Inferno, and a Wizard Tower still up, and the Expo as well. So maybe it could have made the difference, right? Maybe it could have, maybe not. But either way, it defended against the Falcon, and I think this base is worth using. Of course, when you copy these bases, guys, a couple things you can do. One, rotate it, you know, just rotate it, whip it 90 degrees, whip it 90 degrees or 180 degrees. It's a little better if you do it like 90 or halfway instead of like a full just flip, because it's a little more confusing. Change the Teslas, of course. Change the giant bomb placements, of course, because, you know, they could trigger those. So make sure you change those traps. He almost got this down, so maybe if the Queen went in there, it would have been a 3-star. But either way, it held up even with a good funnel. I mean, he had a good funnel. I think it got a little unfortunate the Queen didn't go in there. So check that base out. Let me give you this little the scout view here. And there's some bomb. Again, don't place all the bombs in the same spot, guys. Change it up. Rotate this base because if you don't, people could, you know, they could find it. Or if you run into a person who sees this video. But again, the good thing is not many people are going to see it, just a couple thousand people. And you regular players out there, of course, if you're a CWO player, I wouldn't run these bases. I mean, it's dangerous. A lot of these have been already used. They've been used before, so they've been seen before. So be careful with that, right? If you're just a regular player, sure, go have at it. It's way better in your internet base. And the reason it is, I mean, I've gone into it for details, so just trust me on this one. It's a solid base. So in the meantime, let's just look at some Town Hall 10 3-star hits. And actually, because we're on Town Hall 10, we'll do a hit up and then we'll do a 3-star. Let's start with Chilla on number 1, doing a little hit up action. Now these bases, this is not an anti-2, but you might start running into these 3. So how do you take these down? I mean, they're pretty much the standard thing. I mean, the anti-3s, people have failed on them. So you have to be careful, guys. I've seen a lot of fails, a number of fails on these bases before. So be careful. Just, big thing is look for free percentage, count it out if you have to. 44 buildings is, I think, 50% or 51%. It's 50 or 52% percentage if you get 44 buildings down. So I always try to shoot for 48 buildings, right? It's going to get you in the like 60, high 50s, 60s realm. And I got a phone call coming in. Am I going to have to answer it? It's my wife on the phone. Love?
Hi, Daddy.
What's up?
Would Daddy do me a favor?
Sure.
Thank you. So there's a letter in postcards and they have stamps and everything, but I've got the mail. But the mailman might not see them, so
Okay, I'll take it to the I can take it to the post office. Okay. Love you. Bye. Okay, guys, sorry. She was calling about some stuff. Well, let's unpause it. Anyway, so on these hits, you just got to count out the buildings, figure out how you want to get to the town hall, if a queen walk is good on this one. Honestly, a queen walk was not good on this base. You see how the infernos kind of cover the outside, the air defenses cover the outside. It would have been a hard walk. So he decided, hey, we're not going to walk. Typically, walking is a very good strategy because it enables a lot of value. But he was able to just do this kind of bowler smash, bringing 3 golems and bowlers to get the town hall down. So yeah, you don't always have to do the queen walk. You certainly don't. He's going to get some decent high percentage. What does he end up getting here? 60 or something? 62? Something like that. So be sure to... to just spot the bases here, What does he get? 49 seconds left. Okay, what is he going to do here? He's waiting for his bowlers. Oh, he's trying to get, he gets 58%. Okay, not 60s, but 58. Could have snagged a couple more. Maybe could have got, he had a huge kill squad. I guess he wanted to make sure the town hall went down. He wanted to make sure it went down. To get more percentage there, you could have just brought some extra babies or something like that. Anyways, here is a new, you know what? We'll make a separate video of that with 18 Valkyries. That's just another Falcon Queen Walk Valkyrie hit. Let's try Vera's hit. Give you some action here at the Town Hall 10 level. Another Queen Walk, another Falcon attack. Well, you know what, guys? All these Falcons here. Another Falcon. I think we just tried the Falcon. Okay, so now we're going to be doing some Queen Walk Hoggy action. And Richard coming in, Royce coming in hot here with a Queen Walk with 11 wall breakers. Now on these walks, guys, because I know he has 11, he's going to be pushing pretty far into the base. He's going to want to make sure the Queen keeps moving along. Look what he's got here. He's got a nice funnel with the wizards. Look at that. If he didn't take down elixir storage, Queen would have walked to the south. Big problems. He wanted her to go up to 12 o'clock. So nice funnel on Richard's part. Now things are looking groovy. Groovy indeed. So let's see where he actually enters. That's the real question. Where is he going to bring in the wall breakers? Now, is he going to break here? Which he probably is because the air defense is here and she can't reach it. So yes, he does bring it there. He's going to do a double break. He's going to have to pop a rage soon for the queen. And, oh, just barely does that bomb not get those, get those wall breakers. So he does a double wall break. Interesting, they had a mini bomb inside there. It's very interesting. It almost messed him up as well. It's pretty interesting there. Anyways, here comes the CC. He's going to bring out a poison and a rage. Unfortunately, I don't know if he was... No, I think he wanted to break open that. Or maybe he did not. I think he might have wanted to get the queen compartment. But either way, Queen's going to get the value here. Even if he didn't get this break here, Queen's going to come in and get enemy queen. So her value is already astronomical. She's gotten the job done. What has she gotten? She's got an enemy king, enemy queen, and a bomb tower. So now all that really matters, the only trouble section is these wizard towers for the hogs. So as long as you heal through the wizard towers, you're good to go. He brings in his hogs right there. Here they come. He's got some side hogs on the mortar. Things are going to funnel nicely. He's going to drop another heal spell. He's more than likely going to use most of his heal on this wizard section. Very patient with the heal. There goes the heal, covering both wizard towers. Very nicely done. Look at that, guys. Beautiful hog placement. He's got one more heal spell for the back end, and he's going to use it on the expo compartment. Now, maybe a little slight early. He did not cover the bomb tower, which could cause problems for his hogs. But thankfully, yeah, you would have just put it just a couple tiles further up. Not many tiles further up, just a couple. You know, you needed definitely to cover the expo compartment. I'm not saying you put it in the wrong spot, but the bomb tower, say he had less hogs, right? Maybe he had less hogs than going into that one. He might have needed that extra firepower to get through the bomb tower. But it wouldn't, honestly, it wouldn't have mattered on this one because he had the queen stay alive. She would have snagged the bomb tower in the end. He brought the miner because there was some, well, the dark elixir drill in the middle. Brought the miner to take care of that and some of the, so very nice use of the miner there. Sometimes, you know, people put those trash buildings inside because cleanup can be a little painful. But nice 3-star from Mr. Richard himself. And that, guys, is going to wrap up today's video. Thanks. I truly appreciate it. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Got to give him a swishback hair on the right side or something. Try out that base. I think it'll go well for you. And, yeah, let me know if it goes well. You know, give it more than one try. It's going to be 3-starred, right? Bases will always be 3-starred, but I still think you should run it. Give it a go. And thanks again. We'll come back for more, and see you next time. Hey, bye-bye.